Hi, good afternoon, everyone. This is Margaret from CMC Singapore. Today is 26th of July, and right now we are at 1:45 Singapore time in the afternoon. And we are just 2 days ahead of the BOJ meeting and FOMC meeting at the end of July. And right now the market is sort of stabilized. And today in this video, we are going to cover four main topics, including the equities rally after the Brexit, and Japanese yen outlook ahead of the BOJ meeting, crude oil, and finally, the outlook for key events in early August. So first of all, let's take a look at the S&P 500 index. Okay, this big selling down was happened in the Brexit day or EU referendum, and since then, the equities has rallied all the way and reached a historical high again. So the US equity is very strong, and both sentiment-wise and also fundamental perspective, because we have seen a very strong second quarter US corporate earnings released recently, and also because of this Brexit shock, the expectation for a federal to raise the rate for the end of this year has significantly reduced. So the equities has since then rallied more than 9%. But recently we have seen that the rally seems to be taking a pause because the valuation is very expensive now. S&P 500 is traded at over 20 times price earning on average, which is the highest level since 2009. And the market really need a very strong reason to continue this rally. Otherwise, any surprise or negative earning results, upcoming earning results or BOJ surprises will probably lead to a profit-taking sort of selling down. So we have observed this very strong resistance level in the immediate term, 2174. Okay, strong resistance level. And if you look at a momentum indicator, for example, slow stochastic, okay, right now it is pointed to 90% strong overbought level. Okay, and this level has been there for a number of days, a strong overbought level. The last time we saw this kind of overbought zone, it was followed by a sell down. Okay, that's S&P 500, and another one is Hong Kong. Hang Seng Index. Okay, this is a February low and April high, and I have drawn this Fibonacci extension line for Hang Seng Index. So it has pointed out the upcoming resistance level. Okay, 100% Fibonacci extension is pointed to 23,200, which is still quite far from right now. But today we have seen a very surprised rally of Hang Seng Index, backed by Tencent, as well as a very strong rally in the casino and gambling shares. Okay. Okay. Next, we are going to talk about Japanese yen. Okay. So this is a one-day chart for dollar yen. Let's zoom in a little bit. Change the chart to 15 minutes. Okay, it's very clear. Okay, this green and red line here is the super trend, which can be found in our technicals. Super trend, the last third option. Okay, so the trend is very accurate. A green line means up generally in the uptrend, whereas a red line means in the downtrend. Okay, because previously the market is trying to price in the massive stimulus plan carried by BOJ in the end of July, and this expectation has led to a strong rally of dollar yen. But right now the market is start to kind of unwinding this expectation, because we really don't know if BOJ is going to surprise us again or not. So this is the unwinding of expectation. Yen has strengthened quite a bit from above 106.5 all the way to 104.2. Okay, a huge unwinding. Okay, so you may take a look at the volatility index, which has coming off since the Brexit vote all the way from 24 to currently at about 15 in the low teens. And the next, let's take a look at the crude oil. Okay, same. I have imposed this super trend into crude oil chart, and so far it has been very, very accurate. Okay, when there's an uptrend, you will see more of green line rather than red line. Okay, uptrend all the way. Crude oil has rallied from 35 all the way to $52. and 52 is the near-term peak of the crude oil future, and since then it has entered into a downtrend. Downtrend is signaled by this red line, and it is still there, meaning we may still face more downside rather than the upside of crude oil. An immediate support and resistance levels is shown by this Fibonacci retracement line, which is currently pointed to $41 support, $46 resistance level. And fundamentally, the crude oil inventory is still at near to a historical high. However, peak of summer driving season has come to an end, so that's putting a lot of pressure on the crude oil price in the near term. And finally, is the market outlook for August. Okay, so in the next week, we will have two big events. The first is the RBA cash rate decision. Okay, actually, the market is trying to price in a very high chance of rate cut by Reserve Bank of Australia in early August. And also, there will be an interest rate decision by Bank of England as well. So sterling and Aussie has been trending downwards because of the rate cut expectation of the market, and all the traders should watch this very closely. Besides of that, we have the crude oil inventory report, and a negative number will sort of support the market, whereas the positive number means increasing of inventory will put more pressure on the crude oil prices. All right, so that's all for today's presentation. Thank you for watching and enjoy trading.